not being conducted. Can you stand back there?
No, I'm not obstructing. I'm not obstructing at all, and I've got video of me not obstructing.
Intervene. This is a traffic stop. You need to stand back there.
Where can I
stand?
Can I
No,
stand here?
no.
This is private property, right?
Can you stand back there? You're on private property. Stand
Okay.
back there, sir.
Can I stand on public property?
You need to really comply.
You're touching me? You're touching me.
I'll arrest you for obstructing.
I'm not obstructing anything.
I'm asking you several times.
I've got video, officer. You just touched me. Okay.
Stand back there. We just need you to stand back there. There's a traffic stop here.
Yeah, this is more than a traffic stop. This is a circus. I'm not obstructing anything, officer.
I told you 5 times.
Let me tell you my name. My name is Thomas Russo.
That's fine.
I'm a member of the media.
All right.
I publish a local newspaper.
I have no problems with that. We just need you to
Don't touch me, officer. Don't touch me.
Place on the arrest warrant.
Why are you touching me, officer?
Sir, you need to comply.
I am complying, officer. I am.
Stop resisting,
I'm not resisting.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
We've already explained to you and asked you several times to
I was walking backwards, just as the video shows, officer.
Sorry about this, sir.
Why are you sorry? I did nothing wrong, officer.
We've asked you several times to just stand back.
I was walking backwards, and you were.
We don't have any problem.
And so part of what you're doing is explaining the facts or factors that police officers have to review. Is that correct?
Yes, that there must be some clear direction given as to why it is you're asking somebody or ordering somebody to move to a certain place, such as, sir, ma'am, you need to stand over there, I'm concerned about your safety. You need to step out of the street and onto the sidewalk. I don't want you to get hit by a car. Those are the types of things that I explain to officers are reasonable time, place, and manner restrictions. But go away as disappear off the face of the earth without any clear direction, that is not a reasonable time, place, and manner restriction.
At this time, state's going to object to Mickey Osterreicher being submitted as an expert witness, specifically pertaining to this case. Number one, this case is in Hawaii. This officer hasn't, this reserve sheriff's deputy hasn't participated in law enforcement in Hawaii. Number two, he's not licensed, of course, with the Hawaii State Bar Association, so no conclusions of law should come in. And if it is his offer of proof today that he will be making an opinion on this video that took place in Hawaii, he certainly shouldn't be able to do that. So therefore we object to this witness being proffered as a witness pertaining to any issues of Hawaii. Thank you.
The objection is overruled, and the court will qualify this witness, Mickey Osterreicher, as an expert witness in the area of film journalism, photography journalism, and may testify in the area of any national standards of care applicable to the right of any photojournalist to conduct their business with regard to filming in public, as that may involve interaction with law enforcement agencies.
Why is it important, in your expert opinion, to give someone clear directions on how to act or respond?
Well, we're going back to the reasonable time, place, and manner restriction. Giving somebody a clear direction, as they did initially, go turn on your flashers, that's a clear direction. Telling them to leave is not only not reasonable under the time, place, and manner restrictions, but it is limiting far more speech than is necessary to achieve a purpose that we're really not aware of at that point. In terms of, from what I could tell, nothing was expressed as to why that officer wanted Mr. Russo to leave other than he didn't want him there.
And again, why is that important for the officer to articulate that?
So, as Mr. Russo, to get some clear direction as why am I having to do this? It also would help articulate whatever reason he would have for having him move.
Based upon your expert opinion, was Officer Lawson's direction throughout this encounter a reasonable time, place, or manner restriction?
No.
And if you haven't said why, please tell the court why it's not reasonable.
The fact that he was asking Mr. Russo to leave without articulating why, the fact that he was limiting that speech, he was not giving any clear direction as to where Mr. Russo could or couldn't stand. He just wanted him to leave the area. So that certainly implicates content in terms of he may not have liked what Mr. Russo was doing at the time. It certainly didn't appear to be content neutral, and as I said, not leaving open reasonable alternate avenues of communication of what he was doing. When you're out in public, whether it's a private citizen or police officer, there is no reasonable expectation of privacy. That's really what distinguishes public from private. It's a reason that we see video cameras on the sides of buildings all the time, and the fact that the government and private citizens can record each other.
Based upon your knowledge of the national standard of care, did Mr. Russo's conduct fall above or below the national standard for photojournalists or journalists?
I think every person has their own way of doing things. Some journalists are more aggressive than others, but certainly there is nothing that he was doing that I would say rose to the level of being of interfering or being disorderly.
Is it your opinion that the police officer had an unreasonable time, place, and manner restriction on Mr. Russo?
Yes.
I have no further questions.